So the recent one anniversary Korean stream just happened and they announced some massive news. Trust me, this is probably the biggest like news that we received like ever. And I mean ever. So I have 23 images of nothing but pure update magic and let's go. Let's start with the first one. These will be in images because this is like a slideshow from their side. So yeah, first anniversary, this looks like this will be new transmogs. These, I'm sorry, these are amazing. Cliff transmog, this is Kina. This is most likely Orbia, and this looks like Soletta. However, I'm still unsure between Soletta and Orbia. They look really similar. This phase just... Actually, now you know what? This might be Soletta, and this might be Orbia. But yeah, new transmogs. Then we had some spoilers about the anniversary event. So one of the events will be the crystals, and it looks like you will be able to get daily crystals from what it seems. So yeah, we'll get it pretty soon, but this is just like a short spoiler to what's gonna happen. Next one, again, a short spoiler about the anniversary. It's possible that this might be a background of some sort, or this could just be a promotional image. Personally, I think this will be the background. The translation here mentions that this is sort of an anniversary village view, so there's a chance maybe the main town will be the word during the anniversary to just look a bit different. Might be a background, too early to tell, but yeah, from the translation, looks like it's just referring to the new village. Not the new village, but the word village during the anniversary. Now, the fourth one. This is an interesting one. So, apparently, this will last during the first anniversary event. As you can see, the reason for that is because you get these little tokens that you use for the first anniversary from it. But basically, this looks like some sort of a campaign map where you walk across each continent 5 times. So actually now looks like Contana is included again. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There looks like there's a boss on the 6th one as well. So my prediction is you will need to beat 5 stages of each of these 4 bosses. I don't know where Mythos went, but we have some news about Mythos later on as well. But yeah, looks like during the event, you'll have some sort of a campaign to beat each boss. My guess it will be a single player campaign, so maybe we'll see single player raids come out before that. But yeah, that's interesting. Looks like the rewards will be mystical scrolls, gold, and tokens. I mean, gold is whatever, mystical scrolls are always welcome. Or it could be those special event scrolls as well. But yeah, moving forward, slide number 5. So this sort of showcases how the scrolls work. So it looks like you are able to select some sort of unit in here. There was another screenshot. I don't think I grabbed it, but I believe there was a selection of several units like nat 3s, nat 4s, nat 5s that you can select and you will be able to use these scrolls on. But yeah, more details about this one quite soon. And once you summon 30, it looks like the mileage for these scrolls is actually a regular light and dark scroll. So every 30 scrolls, you will get a light and dark from Pity. Again, there's a good chance this could be just a placeholder, but they did have a specific light and dark image on the side. So there's a good chance that light dark scroll will actually be the Pity reward from 30 summons. And we get a lot of these scrolls. We get like, what, 200 or 300. So there's potentially like 10 light and dark scrolls from this as well. Next image. If you remember me covering the rewards for this event, this is also referring to the anniversary event, there was this thing called the transformation potion. And this little cute dragon that you see here is actually the summoner. You are basically able to just transmog yourself into this cute little dragon. There might be other transmogs, I don't know yet, but this is the only one they showcased. So basically, looks like you will be able to become this cute little dragon. I don't know the duration of the potion, it might be short, might be for a day or something like that. But yeah, you will become a small dragon. This is just like sort of a quirky animation. Not sure if this will be a permanent thing, but yeah, it was showcased. You're able to like fly around, gather everything. So yeah, it's cool. Slide 7. this is basically one of the events from the anniversary as well. This most likely refers to the rune crafting one. And yeah, as you can see, it looks like the runes perhaps will be all as stats, because again, keep in mind these could be placeholders. And yeah, looks like you get some kind of a rune. They may add the ability to change substats for it. I don't know about the main stat, but yeah, looks like you will be able to just buy the rune and get it for yourself. Again, we still don't know how hard these coins will be to collect. The translation only mentions on how you can use them. It does not mention how you can gather them. So yeah, Rune Shop, here's a preview of what it will look like. And yeah, just from the quick translation, it looks like, here's what it says. When you refresh all, the rune type, grade, main option, and sub option of the number you did not purchase are all refreshed. So I'm guessing this refresh button will essentially refresh every single shop. And if you have purchased one, it may be locked out and you will only refresh the rest of the shop. Yeah, too early to tell how it works, but just a preview of it. Now let's go to the next slide. This is super big. This is probably one of the biggest changes ever. So if you're a Sky Arena player, you probably hate these things, but you can already tell what they are. And yes, this is artifacts. So basically you will be able to equip an artifact on your monsters. From what I gathered, these work on your base stats mainly, but there was apparently, again, I don't know how accurate this is, but I saw that someone translated it being able to enhance your skills in some way as well. So yeah, personally, I'm not a fan of artifacts. They add just way too much complexity to the game. But yeah, looks like artifacts will be a thing here as well. Then this is the Guild Energy Tower. Basically, it looks like this will be a new sort of building. I'm guessing it will be placed in the Guild Town, because currently it's quite empty and we don't really have any sort of private island of any sort. So yeah, it looks like you will be able to build it perhaps up to 3 levels. And from what I'm getting, you will be able to generate energy. I don't know how it will be distributed. Maybe it's like a sort of a bank for the whole guild to get from. Maybe it will be distributed equally or something. But yeah, looks like we'll be getting more energy from this. Also, there were a lot of quality of life changes. I won't go too much over them. I've translated all of them and they weren't super amazing, like being able to claim events a bit easier. There were like chat fixes, all of that. So if you want, you can translate with something like a Google Translator. I will show it on the screen here a bit. But yeah, I saw all of them. Really nothing too game breaking. There were, I believe, 2 pages. Again, another big content update. This was the world boss. Again, if you are a Sky Arena player, you know what world boss is. From that game, the world boss wasn't the most fun thing. It was quite literally just selecting 20 units, clicking start battles, clicking skip 11 times, and you get rewards. I mean, you needed to do that 3 times a day. I don't know how they'll make it out to work in this game. But yeah, it looks like you select a summoner or maybe even 2. I don't even know how it works. Looks like you get some sort of damage boosts here. Yeah. And yeah. Let me quickly see what these boosts are actually. Oh, okay, you know what? I think, so this is 99% defense, this is 9% attack, 10%, what was it, stamina? Or was it the top ones? One of them is stamina, so basically HP, and this one is 10% critical strike. So there's a chance that the bonus you see here will be provided to the monsters that are selected in here, or if you select 4 units, you will be able to obtain the bonus. But yeah, looks like there are 16 slots in total. I don't know how many of them are the summoner, like if you can use multiple summoners or that. Still unsure on how often you can battle these, but yeah, looks like world boss will be coming. Hoping it's not too time consuming, but also not as boring as it is in Sky Arena. And yeah, let's move further. Oh yeah, there were more quality of life changes. This was the third page. Looks like I just uh, messed up with the numbers. Now this is pretty big. These are the mythic weapons from Mythos, as well as I believe it was Foggy, right? But yeah, basically the mythic weapons are the weapons that you get from upgrading them from 6-star 3 awakening to the mythic tier. That recipe is already released in Korea. However, you are not able to actually upgrade it because the weapons themselves aren't released, but looks like this is how they will look like. And also it looks like they mentioned that the transmogs that you get will be different from the weapons themselves. At least that's what I understood. Basically allowing you to differentiate, like as you can see, this shield from this shield. So you could tell the difference when in a fight, for example, because currently in Korea, those weapon and shield transmogs have been released, and some of them are identical to the previous weapons, so you were not able to tell how they look as well. So yeah, looks like there will be some sort of a difference to tell them apart. But yeah, again, exciting news for here. Also, now this one, I wasn't too sure what it was. I heard that it may be a new main story, like an expansion to the main story. There was a little bit of main story released in Korea during this week's update, but looks like there might be some more coming quite soon. This is like just a building. Again, we didn't receive so much information, or at least the one that we could translate. Yeah, moving forward, the more monsters, of course, you may already know if you've watched one of my previous covers of the news. Phoenix is coming soon. I believe it was actually rumored to be at the end of August even. So there's a good chance we will see his skills during this month. And the next one is, of course, the Beast Riders. They will be coming out after the Phoenix as well. Again, month is unsure, but my guess would be September. Also, there will be some new transmogs. I didn't list these transmogs. This looks like a cowgirl to me, maybe, because of the gun. Again, I'm not sure about the transmogs, but these look pretty cool. There were more transmogs. So this one I heard was the Dragon Knights, I believe. So this is how Laika looks like, although don't quote me on that. And based on the sword, I'm guessing this will be the Magic Knight. So this is Lynette. Moving forward, again, Epicium Priest. Now, whether these transmogs will come out or not, I'm not sure, because this was part of the contest. Basically, viewers had to guess what monster this is and receive some sort of reward. But if they made this, my guess is that it might actually become a transmog eventually. So this was the Epicium Priest, the dark one. I believe it's Rashid or something. And then one last transmog was this, and this was the Undyne transmog. So this is the Dark Undyne. And yeah, another collaboration is coming. No news about that yet. However, maybe you can make something out from the image in the background, like there's some sort of a very pointy castles, mountains, clouds, I don't know. But yeah, some sort of a collaboration is coming. They mentioned that they will not fail again like the One Punch collab. I mean, I'm praying for that, because that was the most horrible collab ever. And the last image, yes, the big news. The new summoner. This is an assassin type summoner. His name is Heith. Again, no news on how he will work. This is just a teaser of the new summoner itself. Looks like he looks very similar to what Karambit looks like, I would even say. Yeah, with those two little blades, that little mouth cover, all of that, yeah, mask. But yeah, exciting news, exciting news. This is, by the way, just for reference, I believe this was spoilers for 2023, so looks like we might be able to expect a new summoner this year as well. Although I wouldn't put it for the next few months. Like, I would definitely not say that he will come out in August and September or even October. But yeah, I will definitely receive more news, and when we do, I will make sure to cover it. That's about it, and peace.